An international charity has called on the chairman of Malaysian Airlines to rebuild the shattered trust between his company and distraught families of passengers who were on board the flight. The CEO of the company has said he's done everything possible to help in the weeks since the plane went missing, but protests against the firm continue. Disaster Action, a body set up to support relatives of the disaster victims, has said that Malaysian Airlines bosses failed to understand the terrible trauma being suffered by families of flight MH370. CCTV's Richard Bestwick spoke with the Director of Disaster Action, Pamela Dix.
I think what he needs to do is to establish dedicated communication channels with the family members, and also that they have private, secure spaces where they can be regularly briefed, and they perhaps feel, are made to feel, that they are more important than the media reports into what happened, that they must first receive any information that's available, that there should be a real effort to involve them not only as a collective group of people who did not know each other before, but to continue to treat them as the individual fathers, mothers, sisters and brothers that they are.
And the relatives of the passengers on board MH370, if they were to come to you, what help could you offer them?
Well, what I would hope to do is to suggest to them that there are ways to get through the practical and emotional aftermath of disaster. It may seem impossible to believe at this time, but perhaps if they were to come together and form a group where they have a way of relating to the authorities and asking questions and being as one, that would be very helpful. But in addition to that, to accept that their distress is appropriate. They are not behaving badly. They are not difficult people. They are normal people like you and I, caught up in very abnormal circumstances. They must be allowed to feel their grief and distress, and also for them to have private time.